Yesterday, there were rumors about some really big updates coming on Oculus Quest, and they were all so significant and all at the same time that I was skeptical about it, and I could almost not believe it until Oculus just confirmed that it's actually coming. So get ready, because on the next update of the Oculus Quest, we'll get Oculus Air Link, 120Hz mode, infinite office and more in one major update. So let's talk about that today, about how to get ready and how to get it. Hey everyone, Cass here, and this is also where our treasure hunt commences. This video shows the first secret code for our 100k giveaway with the bHaptics vests. If you've missed that, I've linked the explanation below. Happy hunting everyone. Now if you want to be kept up to date as well, then consider subscribing if you haven't yet, and now join me beyond reality. So all this is coming in update version 28, and every feature I'm going to talk about today is going to be shipped in experimental mode first, so then you have to go to settings and then experimental settings to turn it on. But let's start with Oculus Air Link. This is an entirely wireless way to play with Oculus Link, so yes, wireless PC VR games on Quest 2 using Wi-Fi, basically virtual desktop. So yes, no more Oculus Link cable, but Oculus did say that the Link cable will still provide a more consistent and stable experience. So keep in mind, you do still need a VR ready PC, and your PC needs to match the minimum requirements for Oculus Link. Then you also need a router with a strong Wi-Fi connection for this to work, so keep that in mind. You probably need to have the router close to you for the best connection too. And Oculus recommends using a secure network with a WPA2 standard, so you can check your router to see if your Wi-Fi password is configured on that, but I'll make a guide on this later. You should also have at least a 5 GHz connection, and you cannot use a mesh network configuration. Wi-Fi 6 will help, but it won't be necessary. So I think if you've played around with virtual desktop, you should be probably good to go. Oculus already has a guide out with how to connect here, and it looks straightforward. You just turn on the headset, go to the experimental features, and then select Air Link and your available PC, and then you can pair it. Kind of the same as Oculus Link. And it looks like we're also getting new settings for Air Link. The bitrate settings, it looks like we'll get the option to choose between dynamic and static bitrate too. That's nice, as that's the same as in a virtual desktop. So yes, this is pretty much the same as virtual desktop, but whether it will be as good as virtual desktop, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, Oculus Link isn't perfect, it has bugs, while my virtual desktop experience has been super smooth, especially recently. So I'm very curious to see how this will compare when it's out. I will for sure give you a tour when I finally get it. I will keep you updated. As for Infinite Office, I was wondering where this went. I mean, this was announced a couple of years ago at Oculus Connect, and what this is exactly, these are features built into Oculus Home that's designed to make working in VR easier. We were already able to connect a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, right? But now there's a physical surface integration and the ability to track your physical keyboard. This means you'll be able to see your keyboard below you in VR as well, making it much easier to type and work. It's handy for those who can't blind type, for example. I've covered this as well with the Immersed VR app, and it works really well. I'm excited for this. There are also new features announced, like bring your desk into VR. Before, we could already place a virtual couch in our environment. Now you can place a virtual desk on your real desk, so you know exactly where it is in VR. Just like with your Guardian, this will be automatically saved and detected. So whenever you turn on your headset, it will be still there if you need it. And wow, I can imagine so many useful stuff now. What if we could also track like our mug or our whiskey bottle, I mean glass, and then put it there and you can just drink while being in VR. I like that. I believe this is the future of working. Wait, not the whiskey part though. Don't drink and work, guys, and also don't drink if you're underage. But I guess the keyboard will then show up on your desk, and it looks like we'll get a 3D representation of our hands as well, which looks like a hologram. Very cool. For the keyboard, Oculus is working with Logitech, so they are starting with the Logitech K830. This means we'll probably only get this keyboard's layout in the Quest 2, which could not work as well with other keyboards for now, but I've heard that other keyboards should also work with Infinite Office, but I will test that once I have the update. But if you are planning on using this new feature, you can get ready for this and get the Logitech keyboard. Oculus Quest tends to sell out these accessories. I want to order one as well, but I don't really understand why they are pairing this with an older keyboard, because I really have a lot of trouble finding this in my country. Oculus did say that they will be expanding support for more keyboards in the future. And of course we are getting the 120 Hz mode as well. This will probably work the same as with 90 Hz. We'll need to wait until developers actually add 120 Hz support to their games and apps. It also looks like even if the game doesn't support it yet, if you do turn it on, you will experience 120 Hz performance on apps that are supported in the future. Oculus said that the system software will stay on 90 Hz though, but Oculus Link will get 120 Hz in a future release. That's amazing. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how smooth everything will look. Last but not least, there are also a couple of smaller updates coming in version 28. I have it right here on my iPad, so let's go through them quickly. So there is a Guardian issue right now that gives you the error message tracking has been lost before it all jumps around and stuff. I'm not sure if you've gotten it, but I've gotten it a few times, so apparently they are solving it in this release. And we're also getting a light theme instead of dark theme. You can now change the appearance of system features and Oculus apps to a light theme. Personally, I like dark theme, so this is not something for me, but nice for those who do prefer this. And there are apparently some hand tracking improvements that changes the behavior so that when you pinch, the cursor will not move. That's nice. Some quality of life changes. So now you probably want to know how to get it. Well, as said before, it's coming in version 28 and it's being rolled out gradually from now on. Both your PC and Quest software needs to be updated to 28. My Oculus software on PC is already on 28, which you can check on the settings and then general, then scroll down. But my Quest isn't yet. So as always, it may take a while before you get it. Sometimes this could be the next day, but for some people it could take a week or two. Hopefully it will come soon. There are some ways to kind of make it come sooner. For example, leaving your Quest 2 on near a router with the Wi-Fi on, of course, and while charging, then the update may come to you overnight. You could also restart your device a couple of times, which could also work. Some people said it did, but the first method, leaving it charged overnight, usually does it for me. There's also ways to manually update it. However, we'll need to wait until someone has the update for us to sideload. Last time this didn't happen, so I'm not sure if it will happen now. But I will keep you updated on our Twitter and social media pages, so follow us there if you want to get these kinds of news more quickly. So this update kind of came out of nowhere, but Oculus did promise that they will give us monthly updates, and it looks like they are just trying to make good on that promise. I don't mind. I like it. So what do you think about all these updates? Are you going to use any of these? Let me know in the comments below. So before we end this video, a couple of people asked me if this is also coming on Quest 1. Well, I don't think so. I think these are only coming on Quest 2, but I get that that's disappointing for a lot of Quest 1 owners, because Oculus did promise that they will support Quest 1 for a long time to come, at least 2 years. But I think they were mostly talking about games and apps. And the Quest 2, it has a system on a chip that has certain features that help Air Link, for example, and that's not available on Quest 1. So I'm sorry to say that it probably never will come, these kind of features at least, but I do get that that's unfair, as Oculus did promise it. So I do hope that they make good on some of those promises. So if you want to give them feedback, I saw that Oculus actually wants those. You can submit bug reports and feedback via support.oculus.com. So I would suggest doing that. I will do that as well. So that's it for today. This update was so big I could just not miss out on telling you about it. I'm going to try now and get this update as soon as I can, and then I'll give you a tour and tips and tricks like always. So I hope to see you in the next video. If you like what we do, a free way to support us is subscribing, of course, and then liking the video or just watching more. And I hope you found the secret code in this video. As I've told you, these codes will be on every video from now on, but I might not remind you every time. So good luck everyone in the giveaway, and a special thanks go to all our champions, especially these patrons down below. And as always, VR on!